Hey folks, just a reminder to check out my other channel, How to Rock Spirit, where I talk about everything under the sun, from astrology to mysticism to psychedelic yoga to practical materialism and philosophy too. Hope to see you there. Namaste. Hello again, folks. Welcome to How to Rock a Campfire. My name's Dustin Cormier. This is a tune called Gimme 3 Steps by Lynyrd Skynyrd. And I love this tune. You know, it's about this guy's just hanging out with this girl, and all of a sudden this big meathead comes along and says, "Hey, you're with my girl." And all you can say with like a big threatening guy, just like, you know, just being a dick, and is just like this big beefy musclehead. Give me 3 steps, man. Just give me 3 steps, I'll leave you alone. But the girl was with me, man. Sorry. That's funny. Anyway, so that's kind of what this song is about. And it's a cool tune to be able to play with a bunch of people and to have kind of rocking and rolling. Everybody gets the little riffs and stuff, and then there's like a cool solo part that you can play too. Anyway. It starts off just we're in the key. It's in the key of D, and we're in the D chord, and we're just going from the D chord. You use your pinky to go from the 5th to the 6th, right? So that's anyway, for the intro, for the very start, it just goes down, down. That's what I'm thinking, is that you use your pinky and you go D chord, and then you hit the 4th fret of the D string to hit that F sharp. Down, 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 down. It's kind of a weird sort of syncopation that goes with the regular rhythm. So then you go, what I go into is the A chord. I don't usually advocate having your knuckle not stick out. Your knuckle should be always stuck out. But when I like to do my A chord, sometimes in order that I can free up my 2nd finger, I'll do my A chord by basically barring the 2nd fret of the D string, G string, and B string with my 1st finger and trying to leave that the high E string open. From the D to the A. And that's what I'm doing. From the I'm going on the 5th of the A chord, which is that E note, to the 6th using my 3rd finger. Down, down. And I even like to do a little thing with the 2nd and 3rd finger on the 3rd and 4th fret of the A string. Yeah, so after that little intro, it comes right into the rockin' part where it's like, all I'm doing there is I'm just kind of bending from the 5th fret of the B string sort of up to an implied F sharp, but kind of like, you know, probably more like the bent blues note heading up to the 3rd, like that. Yeah, coming up there, coming back down to the E note, to the D note, and then I use my 2nd finger to hit the B, and then 1st finger to hit that 3rd fret of the B, like that D note. Anyway, so that's for that little riff. I kind of like to throw that in there sometimes within the main chords. But the main chords are like this. I've made this more confusing than I need to. D, A, D again. Now we go to the E. But I like to always follow it along with the bass notes that they're doing as the main sort of riff, right? When you go to the E, it's a bit of a stretch. You take your third finger and you put it on the third fret of the E string, and then the fourth finger on the fourth fret right above it. Bam, bam, down, 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 down. So you go E, G, G sharp, B, C sharp, B, A. You're going open E, third fret, fourth fret, then second fret of the A string, fourth fret of the A string, and then second fret of the A string again. Boom, 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 boom. And then I like to go A to do 2 dead ghost notes, and then go into the A7th right after, right? Boom, 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 boom. So the second time, or the second part of the phrasing, when you go to the D chord, after that whole E, the D, and then you go G. What I like to do is I'll do it's like an F style chord. When you do your F, you bar your first finger on the top 2 strings, right? You're doing that same thing, just up 2 frets. And what you're doing is going G, 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 and then taking it down chromatically, which means tone by tone. G, F sharp, F, E. And I'll usually do it the full bar, which means that you're not only barring the top 2 strings, but also pretty much the whole thing by having your first finger go all the way down to the low E string. And then I go low, low, high when I go to that E chord. G, 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 F sharp, F, F, and then I'm on the low parts, and then the high. Boom, 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 right? G. Back to the D again. So that's when they start singing. I was cutting a rug down at a place called John with a girl named Mandaloo. When in walked a man with a gun in his hand, and he was looking for who. So yeah, pretty much, the whole verse is just following exactly what you did throughout the part right after the intro. He said, hey fat fella with the hair colored yellow, what you trying to prove? 'Cause that's my woman there, and I'm a man who cares, and this might be all for you. I said, excuse. I lost my pick. Alright, so they don't go to any sort of refrain after that first verse. They just go right into that solo again. So they they basically play around with the solo, and then they go into another verse. I was scared and red, fearing for my life, and blah blah blah, all the way down. Wait a minute, mister, I didn't even kiss her. Don't want no trouble with you. And I know you don't know me, but wish you would give me one more favor for you. And then, so this is the refrain, right? It's basically D and A. Oh, won't you give me 3 steps, mister, give me 3 steps towards your door. Give me 3 steps, mister, and you'll never see me no more. That's for sure. And then the one more solo, and then there's one more verse, which is same chords, and then the refrain is the same thing. Won't you give me 3 steps, mister, give me 3 steps towards the door. So unfortunately I'm gonna have to turn this page as I play this, but anyway, that's pretty much the whole tune, folks. Now that I've shown you guys the guts of what the song's all about, I'm going to show you guys myself playing a cover of the tune so you can actually see what it sounds like when I pull it all together. This is how I would play this song anyway, at a campfire type dealio. Yeah, so anyway, I'm just going to go through it. I hope you guys dig. Solo part, but I'm not gonna do it because I got no solo to do, so I'm just gonna go into the verse again. Well, the crowd cleared away and I began to pray, and the water fell on the floor. And I'm telling you, son, well, it ain't no fun staring straight down a 44. But it turned and screamed at Linda Lou, and that's the break I was looking for. Screaming out a mile away as I was headed out towards the door. Oh, won't you give me 3 steps, give me 3 steps of mystic, give me 3 steps towards the door. Oh, give me 3 steps, give me 3 steps of mystic, and you'll never see me no more. Alright. Yeah, it sounds a little flat without other people, but anyway, I got the point across. Yeah, so I hope you guys actually got something out of that. That was Gimme 3 Steps by Lynyrd Skynyrd. So yeah, I guess that's enough for me today. Thanks for watching, guys, and I hope I'll see you guys on my next episode. Take care.